problems.
We've evolved over the years from a very small company that probably didn't have a lot of impact on the community. When you talk about the Ball Corporations and the Chevrolets and all the big names that were here, Muncie Power really took a back seat to all those folks. But I think, again, it comes back to the individuals, Hamer and Phyllis Schaefer, and how much they gave of themselves to the community. They were involved in so many aspects of this community. But even going back before Hamer and Phyllis, or during the time when Hamer was starting the business, he had a lot of influence from a guy by the name of Ralph Whitinger. And Ralph, of course, I think the community knows, was the accounting firm for the community, and he and Hamer were partners.
As a part of the company, you were part of the community, and that you made sure you were involved in some way, shape, or form. And so, you know, he made sure that there was time available, that we could, on company time, if it was 4 o'clock and we had a meeting with the United Way or some other not-for-profit, that we were allowed to take that hour and go be a part of that group, that we participated in fund drives. You know, Ball State was no different than the rest of the community.
As part of our growth as people, we learned that's what we were supposed to do also. And so all of us that were involved in management and even middle management became involved in boards, whether it was Goodwill or Junior Achievement, whatever the not-for-profit, we all got involved because we knew that's what we were supposed to do, and we were also supposed to contribute.
Schaefer Tower, which we can see from here, is just a great example of that. And the one thing that was very easy about it is he wasn't just somebody who talked about it. He actually did it. And so, you know, you just followed his lead, and he educated you on what your responsibility was, and making sure that you understood that the more you could do to improve the community, the better place it was for us all to live.
A lot of our people that have been key in the management group and out in the shop and in the office and different areas are Ball State graduates. They may not have gotten their BS degree there, but they worked on their master's. We have an education program within the company which helps if they're working on to finish a degree, that we can participate and help pay for part of that tuition. And I think they've been very successful in providing that technical backup and expertise that we need in not only business.
There seems to be a lot of people that promote and support Ball State University. I know Chris is on the Cardinal varsity committee, because I think I helped with a fundraiser one year with that, and you know, Ken is always doing something with them.
We've used a number of different Ball State departments to help us on projects, marketing, human resources, extended education. Back in the good old days when we were writing letters. Nobody writes a letter anymore, but when we were writing letters, we had people from Ball State come out and teach a number of us how to better put together a letter and how to structure it, and how do you properly get your message involved and better communicate not only with your employees but with your customers.
Giving back is part of the requirements, and not a documented requirement, but an unspoken requirement of earning the right to be a leader in this company itself. And so I think it was a matter of pride that they served the community. I think they did it with distinction, and most often with a very humble approach. Really didn't like to talk about it much, but I think one particular time, the last time I had dinner with Mr. Schaefer, and it was a pregnant pause in our whole conversation, and nobody was really speaking. I think it was his 93rd birthday, and I said, Mr. Schaefer, I said, if you had one word of wisdom to give to us here at the table, what would it be? And he paused for another 60 seconds, and he looked me right in the eye, and he didn't talk to anybody else, he just talked to me. And what he said was, keep it going. And I knew at that very minute, it wasn't just, you know, keep the sales going or the profits going, but keep this whole idea of is we take care of the company, we take care of our community, and if we do that, we take care of each other, and this thing will go on for many years to come.